Hello everyone and welcome to AEW Dark. I'm Excalibur, joined as always by the human suplex machine Taz, and let's throw it down to the third member of our broadcast team, Justin Roberts.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Penelope Ford.
Penelope Ford recently returning from injury here in AEW, and she has looked sharp since her return to action, Taz.
Definitely a super bad girl. She is always on point. Oh, and now we only can assume it's the one, the only Kip Sabian right there.
Oh, Kip.
K-I-P.
Kip
And
Sabian,
that's the
husband.
The husband. Well, blushing husband. Well,
The blushing husband of Penelope Ford.
Well, I meant blushing bride. That's the bride. The lovely bride, Penelope Ford. Kip's the bride. He's the groom.
And her opponent, Alex Crowley.
But what if that wasn't Kip under the box and then Penelope, like...
I mean, that's what we saw a few weeks ago.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, how did she know it's the husband? Whatever, I don't want to get in the middle of marital issues. Whatever people do, whatever floats your boat, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, live your life, man.
Want to wear a box on your head? Hey, it's all good. But Penelope right now, she's got to be careful. She's like a strong athlete. She's in the ring here.
Yeah, Crawley backed up against the ropes. Penelope just disrespecting Alice Crawley here.
And you can see Penelope. She's like, hey, this is easy. Be careful, Penelope. The super bad girl. That's, you know, that moniker fits her. She's got definitely a bad disposition.
Alice Crawley, though, dropped to her back, brought Penelope over once, now twice.
It's a hard landing.
Yeah, Penelope, you can see immediately coming up, clutching her lower back.
Oh, jeez.
Overhand shot by Alice Crawley.
The pain that Penelope's in.
Crawley comes to the ropes, takes Penelope down, and Penelope bails out to the apron. Alice Crawley, though, could be burning daylight here. Penelope just the up kick through the ropes. Caught Crawley creeping in, and now the clothesline by Penelope.
Yeah, Penelope seems to be in an extra, you know, angry mood here this evening.
Ornery, some might say.
Sure, I've been called that. Okay.
By me.
Yes.
About 20 minutes ago.
And the woman I live with. For years. Now look at Penelope here. Oh my God, she's straight choking her opponent.
And oh, look at that with the shin across the throat of Crawley as she argues with Rick Knox. You can hear Crawley in trouble. She's gasping for
breath.
breath.
Look at the handprint on the upper chest area of Penelope.
That was a heavy chop by Crawley.
Crawley nailed her.
And Penelope taking satisfaction and getting some measure of revenge for that chop.
Ooh! Wow, nothing fancy. Just that stomp in the corner really hit its mark.
Now Penelope just ratcheting up the aggression here on Alice Crawley. Crawley very...
Oh, a little mockery in the middle of the beatdown. I like that.
Just to do that, Taz. Sure. Remember you said doing that with Paul Varlin. Penelope lands on her feet. Elbow to the back on Crawley. Now Penelope, the Cazadora. Crawley, no, gets reversed.
Oh, she's got Alice Crawley set up here. What's Penelope up to?
Penelope, the drop kick to the back of Crawley. And now Penelope creating some distance between herself.
Look in the eyes, Excalibur.
And the back handspring elbow.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Now Penelope going into the ropes. The high boot cracked the jaw of Alice Crawley. Now Penelope bringing Crawley back towards center. Trips out the leg. And now Penelope, we've seen her use the Indian Deathlock before.
Yeah, well done.
Center of the ring, tremendous bridge and wrenching back on the neck of her opponent. Penelope scores the victory.
The winner of this match, Penelope Ford.
Oh, ringside is her husband right there, Kip Sabian. That is Kip. I can see under the box. I can see through boxes. That's what I do.
X-Ray Vision Jones over here.
That's me, exactly. Well, there he is. Speaking of Jones, box said Jones, Kip Sabian, and
Penelope Ford.
Yeah, man, I'm the last I've seen something like that.
Well, Penelope Ford all chopped up, but nonetheless scoring the victory here on AEW Dark. And we understand that there is something going on the back at the soundstage. Alex Marvez on the scene to find out.
There's a commotion inside of Hikaru Shida's locker room. Let me see if I can find out what's going on.
Don't come in.
Rebel, what are you doing in here?
Shida's just gonna need one more moment.
What are you talking about?
Should be any second now.
What?
No.
Why are you in there?
That's fine.
Britt, what the hell's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on, Marvez. Toni Storm, if I can't have my tag partner of choice, then you can't have yours either. So you better look around for someone else, champ. Oh, and Shida later.
Oh, Britt! We need medical. Bryce Reedy. We need. This isn't good. Excalibur, Taz, back to you.
Well, thankfully, our training staff on hand to find out what happened to Hikaru Shida. Britt Baker still smarting after the rejection by Jamie Hayter. We will update you about this situation as we know more, but the show must go on, and tag team action coming up next. Dante Martin and Matt Sydal take on Cesar Bononi and Ryan Nemeth.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring, Cesar Bononi and the Hollywood Hunt, Ryan Nemeth.
And everybody in the back just breathed a huge sigh of relief because they don't have to watch their bags because Nemeth is in the ring.
Well, this is when they check their bags to see what's gone. You never know what it is.
I mean, they should start going through Nemeth's bag while he's in the ring. See how he likes it, Ted. Give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, it's one of those bags that lock up with the combination lock. You can't get in. I tried.
Throw it in the river, then.
It says up and over.
No half measures, Taz.
I said, what's the combination? Says, the Nemeth's bag. He said, get away, and I just ran away. I don't know, he just yelled at me.
I didn't know you spoke Portuguese.
Yes, I do.
Obrigado.
You're welcome.
And their opponents, the team of Matt Sydal and Dante Martin.
Great reaction here for these two men, Dante and Sydal. And as we know, Excalibur, we've seen Sydal definitely kind of mentor, to a degree, Dante Martin.
He certainly has, and I mean, Dante, really, I mean, one of the most active competitors here in AEW thus far, the year 9 months in, and Dante has racked up a tremendous win-loss record and still only 21 years of age. We have not seen the best Dante Martin yet, and that's incredible.
Yeah, it's scary. Scary how great Dante will be, as if he's not great already. I mean, the young man is definitely phenomenal. We're still in this lawsuit, so I can't speak too much about it, but I have to call his matches.
A little bit of a conflict of interest there. Oh, Nemeth and Cesar.
Maybe we should briefly catch people up on this lawsuit. Why don't you take care of that, if you don't mind?
Well, so months ago, Dante Martin joined Team Taz, or it seemed like he joined Team Taz. Oh, Dante! Wow. The drop kick, and this was ahead of the Casino Battle Royal.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dante, as it turned out, instead was using it as an opportunity to gain an upper hand in the Casino Battle Royale.
Yeah, we got screwed over by Dante.
Well, I think the thing you were most upset about was that you had new FTW trunks made for, Dante! Whoa! Crashed on Cesar and Nemeth, but they're still effective. But you were very upset about the trunks. I understand that was imported silk.
I went for over $280, my own cash. The kid did supposed to Venmo me, never got back to me with the money, he ripped me off.
And you're suing him for deep 7 figures, over 280. Cover 2. Wow. And so your lawyers, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe of Brooklyn, Brooklyn's, I believe,
Williamsburg,
7th best law firm in Brooklyn. Yeah. The New York Magazine, actually the poll was just updated last week, and now they're the 8th best law firm due to this ongoing litigation and how poorly they've handled it. Cover.
Nemeth with the cover on Sydal's resilient and tough, but yes, no, the lawsuit, the law firm dropped in status because they can't. Dante's got amazing lawyers because Sydal helps him.
It's almost $280.
Yeah. Well,
So now you can see why Taz is so,
the money, bro.
so torn up about calling Dante's match. Well, Taz, I know you've got a lot of problems.
Money ain't one of them.
But you need the money.
I do need this. Now you see right now, Sydal is really getting worn out here by this massive Cesar Bononi.
Cesar, that's a big man to have standing on your face.
No kidding.
And now Nemeth to the outside. Oh, I thought he was going to try to steal Sydal's belt, but instead he's just hammering him in the ribs.
Might take one of his knee pads.
Cesar with the cover, but Aubrey Edwards distracted by Dante Martin, and that was a benefit for Matt Sydal right there.
Yeah. And again, the size of someone like Bononi, he's just a massive, athletic specimen out of Brazil for sure.
Now the hammer throw into the corner. Sydal sent hard into the buckle by big Cesar Bononi.
Yeah, and you see Dante wants to get in this thing here, but you're going to speak about something. I've been dying to hear this. Please go.
Tomorrow night, AEW will be making our debut in Albany, New York at the MVP Arena. And then next Wednesday night, AEW Grand Slam, Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens, New York. Wednesday, September 21st. Kitchen Sink by Bononi, Lateral Press. And tickets for both events available right now, AEWTIX.com. Grand Slam has become one of the hallmark events here in AEW.
There's going to be amazing stuff happening at that show. Cannot wait. You're right. Grand Slam has in Queens, New York, right outside of Manhattan, New York City, and now Sydal. Oh, kick right in the gut, man. Nemeth.
Arthur Ashe Stadium actually saw a lot of action just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, with the tennis, the sport of tennis. I didn't know they do that there, too. I just thought they have us there.
It's a wrestling venue. We just go there once a year.
I think it's AEW's house. That's what I think. And I'm from there.
And
Fireman's carry by Nemeth.
Nemeth, the fish drop. Caught Sydal right between the eyes. The cover. Sydal able to kick out.
I'll tell you that, he's got Nemeth. A lot of people hate him, though. I gotta say, he's got beautiful blonde hair. His hair is, to be born with hair that blonde. God, just platinum blonde.
Not Max Caster platinum Max Caster, no. Platinum blonde.
Ryan
Nemeth, but
it's like old school Surfer Sting blonde. No, that was natural.
It certainly was. He dyes it black.
Yeah, exactly.
Sydal with the counter on Nemeth. Bononi tags in. Bononi looking for the... Oh! Sydal, great way to change his body weight and change momentum, landing the DDT on Cesar Bononi.
Stopped the big man right there in his tracks. Tough to get that big man off his feet, but Dante wants in. Here he is.
Sydal makes the tag. Now, Dante slid under that boot. Had he not avoided it, that would have been disastrous. But Dante comes off with a drop kick. Bononi, though, not taking off his feet. And Bononi charges in. Dante, such incredible quick move by Dante Martin. And Cesar inadvertently popped.
Electrifying. This guy is just unreal, man. Look at that cross body.
Massive cross body. 2. No, Bononi able to kick out.
Love that. Good stuff.
Yeah, great hang time on the cross body. Taking down Cesar Bononi. And Nemeth grabbing at the boots of Dante Martin. Cesar, a big right hand.
Oh, God. Look at this.
The strength of Cesar as he just carries Dante across the ring.
Press slam or something.
And now put him in the fireman's carry on Nemeth's shoulders. Great tag team move there by the wingman. 1, 2, no.
And that was very innovative. I like that. Didn't work, but it was cool.
And Nemeth upset. You knew they drew that one up in the lab. They thought that was going to be enough to put away Dante, but...
Where's their lab? They have a lab? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Got a lower back. Bononi.
Yeah, it was a brutal landing for Bononi, but a knee to the jaw of Ryan Nemeth. Dante takes out Bononi on the outside. Inside the ring, Matt Sydal. The question mark kick, and the nosedive wipes out Ryan Nemeth. Dante scores the win.
For your winners, Matt Sydal and Dante Martin.
Dante Martin, man, he is scary good for his age, for his level of experience.
Really is. Just the stuff he can do. He's very unorthodox, highly athletic. And as is Sydal.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. With somebody like Sydal, somebody so talented as Sydal, who's been all around the world.
Wow, that was just amazing on top of the head of Benoni, and then just taking out Nemeth, but set up perfectly by Sydal.
Yeah, Matt Sydal did a great job positioning Nemeth in place for Dante Martin to land the nosedive. Another.
Hey, it's all about teamwork, dude.
Great tag team victory.
That's what we do out here, you and I. It's just teamwork, Excalibur. It's all teamwork, baby. I got you.
After the events that occurred earlier tonight, Hikaru Shida not cleared to compete, so Toni Storm will team with the fallen goddess Athena to take on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and the professor of professional wrestling, Serena Deeb, live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on Dynamite on TBS. Sky Blue and Queen Aminata in action next as they take on Emi Sakura and Diamante.
Sakura go round. This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Belian Aki, the team of Diamante and Emi Sakura.
I think they had to play rock, paper, scissors to figure out whose ring music to use.
Emi, she's the queen, so she just says it's going to be my music, and maybe Diamante was cool with it, and I guess that's how this went down. I'm not in the meetings that they have when they have tag team bouts with these teams. I don't even have a team anymore. I used to have Team Taz, that's gone.
But you still have the litigation related to Team Taz hanging over your head like the sword of Damocles.
Well said, Excalibur. I mean, you're correct.
And their opponents, the team of Queen Aminata and Sky Blue.
Great reception for Chicago's own Sky Blue. Queen Aminata set to compete in tag team action here against Emi Sakura and Diamante. We've seen quite a bit of Queen Aminata. I mean, we've seen her before here on AEW Dark, but we've seen a lot of progression out of her in the last few weeks. She's an athlete very quickly coming into her own.
No, I agree. She's very, very talented. Interesting matchup between these four ladies in this tag team match. So Sky Blue starting off here with Diamante.
Last week on AEW Dark Elevation, Sky Blue scored a one-on-one victory over Diamante. You know, Diamante love her chance to get a little receipt, a little bit of payback, and Emi Sakura there grabbing the leg of Sky Blue, but Sky avoids now the waistline. Oh, Diamante, a German suplex.
Very well done on the German suplex. Nice lowering of the level of the hips by Diamante, now grounding and pounding on the head hard of Sky Blue. Here's a cover now, almost got it to Diamante.
Diamante makes the tag out to Emi Sakura.
Gotta be careful, yeah. Diamante, what she did there. You can explain it, go for it.
Sky Blue is creeping towards Queen Aminata, creeping towards the quarter, very nearly made the tag.
Gotta bring your opponent to your corner in a tag team match.
And Emi Sakura there with the Mongolian chops now, just raking the fingernails across the lower back of Sky Blue. Sky Blue upside down and the backbreaker.
Nasty backbreaker with that slight delay in the air. Now what?
Emi Sakura with Sky Blue all tied up. Sakura gonna enjoy a royal cup of tea. The Balian Aki there tried to take the fine china from
relationship with Aki. That's the did I miss the memo here?
Well, Balian Aki's a competitor in Emi Sakura's Choco Bro promotion in Japan.
Right.
And now over here in support of his mentor, Emi Sakura.
I respect that.
He used to have a...
I don't know what follows me anymore. Losing Twitter followers by the thousands. Kidding me?
Tag made to Queen Aminata. Aminata goes the boot and oh, double sledge. And turns Emi Sakura inside out. Aminata
looking good here, watch out.
Yeah, catch the boot of Diamante. And now flatlines Diamante. Queen Aminata with a chance here. Lateral press Diamante. kicking out.
Yeah, Queen Aminata right there. She's rangy, tall, long limbs, and she knows how to bring that intensity. But Diamante with a knee shutting it down.
Knee lift to the midsection, the elbows to the back of the head, and there, Diamante controlling the head of Aminata as she made the tag out to Emi Sakura. Oh, stinging.
Wow. Nasty.
And now machine gun chops in the corner by Emi Sakura. Oh, and then she pops Sky Blue in the face, and a diving body press. Tag made by Diamante. Diamante leaps off the bottom rope with the splash. Emi Sakura. Vader bomb. 1, 2. Sky Blue there to break up the pin.
Yeah, that was a good save right there. Now Diamante is going to get rid of, oh, maybe not. She's going to get rid of Diamante. Diamante went flying.
Oof. Aminata, the headbutt, sends Emi Sakura out of the ring. Sky Blue climbing to the top and crashing down. Oh, Aki got in on the action too, and he got taken out.
Wow. Impressive right there. Now let's take another look here what happened. Let's take a look what happened as Sky Blue came up the top. 3 for the price of 1.
And Emi Sakura back in the ring, breaks the grip of Sky Blue. And oh, just a thudding chop. Sky Blue a little stunned by that, but the thrust kick. Now Sky has Emi Sakura right where she wants her. The cover, 2, 3.
This match, Queen Aminata and Sky Blue.
Well, Sky Blue picking up another victory here in front of the hometown crowd. There it was, the center of the ring, Sky Blue using her strength to drive down Emi Sakura and score the win for herself and Queen Aminata.
Exciting tag team match in our ladies division. There it was. Sky Blue and Queen Aminata, you're victors, or victoress, I should say. Victorous?
Victors.
Who's excited to see MJF?
Tomorrow on TBS, it's the last stop before the Grand Slam event. The Tournament of Champions continues with 2 huge matches.
It's my championship, and no one is taking that away from me.
The rematch of Chris Jericho and Bryan Danielson. And Sammy Guevara faces Jon Moxley.
This isn't just time to win. This is time to be a legend.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.
Pretty Peter Avalon of the Wingmen goes one-on-one with Danhausen next here on AEW Dark.
This bout is set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Strutting his way to the ring from Carson City, Nevada, weighing 193 pounds, Pretty Peter Avalon.
Pretty Peter Avalon set to compete here on AEW Dark, and
Well, his new name, I'm sorry, guys.
what?
Well, the joke passed. It's not even a joke. I'm trying to help people. He had the pinky out, Avalon. He had the pinky out.
Peter's pinky was proffered.
Pinky, Pretty Peter Avalon. You should change the last name to Peterson. Pretty Peter Pinky Peterson. Audio guys love your pocket piece.
Is Pinky his middle name?
I don't know. Maybe he's Pretty Pinky. I don't know. He's very fancy, I'll tell you that.
And he brought the saxophonist on the road.
Yeah, he's playing right behind us here.
And his opponent,
Danhausen in the house.
from someplace far away, claiming to stand 6 feet 7 inches tall and weigh over 300 pounds, is very nice, very evil Danhausen.
Gonna have to rename it the Danhausen Pop.
Yeah, the people love the Danhausen. Very unique man. He is very nice. He is very evil.
You know where he lives?
I wish you would ask me questions that I don't have the answer to. No, I don't.
In the Danhausen. The Danhausen.
The Danhausen. Well done. I love really bad jokes like that.
Well,
but you got me.
you would have loved this afternoon in the announcer's dressing room because
I'm sure
Mark Henry was insufferable.
I hear you.
I mean, that's the nicest way possible. He's gonna beat me up.
Yes, he might throw you across the room. But here we go. Interesting matchup. Peter Avalon.
People love that Danhausen.
They sure do.
Oh, Avalon. Taking a moment to...
Man, he loves himself. I'll tell you that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't do this, Danhausen.
Rick Rude reincarnated.
I knew Rick, God rest his soul, he wouldn't like it. I'm letting you know that. And pretty Peter Avalon, he is very proud of himself.
Proud, pretty Peter.
Is that a very nice, very evil? Pretty Avalon, Peter Avalon is very pretty and
you're having a day,
very
man.
pinky. A lot of letters going on here.
26 of them.
Yeah, watch out. Whoa, that release. All the lights throw, and he just dropped Avalon hard.
Danhausen with the momentum and the crowd. Charging into the corner, the back elbow. Steps up, the knee to the back of the head. Staggers Avalon towards center. Shoulder to the midsection. Danhausen comes over. German suplex.
Really nailed Avalon there hard.
You learned that, the Team Taz Dojo?
You never know. He might have.
He might have broken in after hours.
You never know. I say nothing.
Oh, pump kick attempted. Enziguri dropped Danhausen to his knees. Avalon now hits the Rosa. Danhausen, kick of his own.
Hey, took out Peter Avalon for sure. Oh, he's gonna curse him. Oh my God.
The curse locked in, and Danhausen now the Manjigatami locked in center of the ring, and that is it. Avalon gives up.
The winner of this match, Danhausen.
Well, Danhausen victorious here tonight on AEW Dark, much to the delight of that young man and that young man only.
Well, they love them Danhausen for sure. It's definitely a cult phenomenon. He's very nice. He's very evil. Very dangerous. He wants the world championship, I think. He says he's 300 pounds. I don't know. I don't think he's 300. Maybe 285.
He's rounded up and over 300. Danhausen victorious. The former protege of Big Money Matt Hardy, Angelico, takes on his former mentor next.
This next bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Johannesburg, South Africa, weighing 210 pounds, Angelico.
Taz Angelico making his way to the ring, and I think it's a neck and neck race between Angelico and Julia Hart for the best new theme music of the year.
Definitely on Dark here. I kind of, maybe I kind of lean towards Action Bronson, but that's just me. As far as theme music.
New theme music of the year.
Well,
Hook debuted last year.
Hook debuted, was it last year?
Yeah. The first Long Island show. Sorry, Ted, sorry. I know how you hate it when I'm right.
I didn't say anything, but I do like Angelico's song a lot. It's awesome. And I love Julia's also.
Julia Hart not involved in this match, though.
No, not at all.
Clarify.
I like this song, too. An oldie but a goodie.
And his opponent from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 221 pounds, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy up in the house. Delete Jones. There he is, baby.
Yeah, this is a interesting matchup because if you recall, Angelico, former member of the Hardy family office, and Matt Hardy's been making something of a redemption tour as he's trying to make amends to the people that he wronged when he was in that big money mindset.
I know Matt Hardy many years, my friend. He's a good man, very capable in the ring. I've wrestled this guy more than once. But he's a good person, so he's all about redemption.
He ever beat you?
No.
Well, coming this October, AEW.
Actually, he might. I'm trying to remember. But go ahead.
Well, if you couldn't remember when Hook debuted, how are you going to remember Matt Hardy beat you? That's a good point. Well, Angelico turning Hardy inside out, controlling the wrist, bringing Matt Hardy down to the mat. And coming up next month in October, AEW making our return to Cincinnati, Ohio, and our debut at the Heritage Bank Center on Tuesday, October 18th. Yes, special Tuesday night Dynamite in October. We'll also be making our return to Norfolk, Virginia in the Chartway Arena on Wednesday, October 26th, and our debut in Uncasville, Connecticut at the Mohegan Sun Arena for a special Friday live Rampage on October 28th. Tickets for all three events available right now at AEWTIX.com.
Matt Hardy right here, getting control of that wrist right here. And Matt knows how good Angelico is as a mat tactician and his style. So Matt's got to be careful to try and exchange holds here with the very capable Angelico.
Yeah, that Mexican llave submission style of Angelico is, it really makes him so...
Hold on, look at the mocking right there of Matt Hardy. But yes, continue, I'm sorry. That was funny.
It makes him so unique, but also such a perplexing opponent, a troublesome matchup for even somebody as skilled as Matt Hardy.
No doubt about it. All the years and championships that Matt has held, I'll tell you what, it's tough to find someone who, with that Rivero style, that you can, it's tough to counter him. It's really tough.
Oh, but Matt Hardy using his strength.
Wow, one hand.
Hoisting up Angelico. And returning him down to the mat. And now Angelico going face first into the turnbuckle pads. And he's visiting all three of them, courtesy of Matt Hardy.
That'll weigh out right there. It'll get you knocking loopy, I should say.
Oh, Hardy going for the other quarter now. Angelico getting battered.
Yeah, oh man, face first, head first, eye first, nose first. Man.
Wow, Matt Hardy.
There's metal under those turnbuckle pads, folks. That is not a fun thing.
Wait, Angelico stopped Matt Hardy for a moment. But now getting introduced to each and every one of them. And Angelico, yeah, he is loopy, Taz.
Yeah, he has no idea where he's at right about now. Talk about pillar to post. He's taking it to another level.
And Angelico completely worn out by Matt Hardy. And oh, just a right hand to the jaw.
As if Angelico was not rocked enough.
Hardy brings up Angelico.
Nice.
Plants with a powerbomb. 2. No, Angelico able to kick out.
Good job right there on that sit-out bomb as he pulled Angelico up out of the corner. Unique way to do a powerbomb type maneuver. Oh, side effect city.
Yep, Angelico
maybe not.
Countered out of it with the elbows, and now with the arm of Matt Hardy captured. You can see Matt Hardy trying to fight, but Angelico goes under. No! Matt Hardy was about to counter with the twist of fate.
Yeah, and Matt's telling him, hey, Angelico, you were that close from getting caught and putting the lights out on you.
Oh, Angelico, nothing fancy about that. Just grabbed the waist of Matt Hardy, ditched him to the outside, and now comes up with a kick. Matt Hardy gets dropped. Angelico, he faked with the leg sweep. That was the misdirect to Matt Hardy. Caught him with that upward kick.
Angelico saw the opening and he's capitalizing on it. Standing on Matt Hardy's chest.
And trying to tax the breathing of Matt Hardy. And Angelico, you can see a little frustrated. Is now the snapmare. And that kick to the, I thought it was going to be to the spine, but instead it was to the back of the head. And Angelico, lateral press, far leg hooked. Matt Hardy, though, able to kick out.
Kicked the man in the back of the beam, man. That, oof. Tough way to spend the night on YouTube.
Angelico probably still smarting after that 30% that he had to cut Matt Hardy in for.
Yeah, that's true.
And now
he's got it locked up, both arms, head.
Yeah, but Matt Hardy tilting, a pinning predicament. Angelico forced to release the grip, but goes right back at it. And Matt Hardy just grabbing the bottom rope.
Sometimes that's the only thing you could do if someone really catches you with that tight of a submission. And again, as you pointed out multiple times, the unique style of Angelico. So you got to use that bottom rope to get out of the hold sometimes.
Angelico going after the arm. Matt Hardy tried to prevent it, but instead Angelico put pressure on the shoulder.
And see how the palm is across the front of the chin of Matt Hardy. So you control the head. If you can control the man's head, you can control his body.
But Hardy shots to the midsection, one right hand to the head, but he gets doubled over by the knee to the midsection by Angelico. Angelico, swing.
Oh, he got that side effect, dude.
Intercepted, side effect delivered. Oh, very close there for Matt Hardy.
Thought he was gonna get him.
Matt Hardy could be the twist of fate coming up for Angelico. Boot to the midsection. Twist of fate. No, Angelico counters, looking for the backslide. Hardy rolls through. Angelico. Pin.
Cradle.
Shoot. No.
Almost got the pin off that cradle. Small package.
Now inside cradle. 1, 2. No. Again, Hardy able to kick out, but Angelico immediately back up to his feet. Drop toe hold. Angelico turns the corner. Magistral. Again, 1, 2. Ooh, very close.
Really tough to kick out of my straw because it's tight and you're stacked, as you know. Excalibur, sure it's happening. It's happened to me on the back of your head. But now going for a backslide here, I believe it's Angelico was.
But the twist of fate planted Angelico, and Hardy makes the cover and scores the win.
Winner of this match, Matt Hardy.
Well, there you go. I mean, that wasn't easy for sure for Matt Hardy, and Angelico had an amazing outing here, but let's take a look here how the beginning of the end, as I would say, for Angelico. The boom right there, twist of fate, Excalibur right on the head and neck area. Shocks your whole body, buddy.
Yeah, a fantastic win for Matt Hardy here tonight in our main event. And coming up tomorrow night live from the MVP Arena in Albany, New York, AEW Dynamite, the AEW Grand Slam Tournament of Champions, Jericho versus Danielson, Moxley versus Guevara. Don't miss it.
Who's excited to see MJF?
Tomorrow on TBS, it's the last stop before the Grand Slam event. The Tournament of Champions continues with 2 huge matches.
It's my championship, and no one is taking that away from me.
The rematch of Chris Jericho and Bryan Danielson. And Sammy Guevara faces Jon Moxley.
This isn't just time to win. This is time to be a legend.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.
I am pissed off about a great many things, but none more so than the fact that I'm standing here without the AEW World Championship.
I tried to tell a story.
The most coveted prize in all of pro wrestling.
What means something to me is what the AEW World Championship represents. And that means something to me, and that means something to a lot of people. The AEW World Championship represents passion for this sport, passion for this business. It represents the passion of the guys and girls in the back and the fans that fill the arenas and watch at home. Those 3 letters in the AEW World Championship, they represent heroes during a pandemic at a time when the world needed heroes. It represents the dream, the vision that we all had when we started this thing years ago, and we wanted to show the world just what wrestling could be.
Just unbelievable passion.
The AEW World Championship represents taking the dark and ugly side of this business and letting it die with another generation. The World Championship represents the freedom to be as great as you are willing to dare to be. The AEW World Championship means being better than I was the day before, even if it's just a little bit better, even if nobody notices but me. That World Championship represents slaying demons. That World Championship represents everything I love about this business.
This is great.
But the fact remains, on Sunday, I lost. And that's on me. That's my fault. I made mistakes. I got pinned. That's on me. I missed the game-winning shot. But here's another chance to take another shot when the game's on the line. This Tournament of Champions, and it's one hell of a shot. That's one hell of a big rock to push all the way to the top of the hill again. Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, Sammy Guevara. But winners always want the ball when the game is on the line. The ace always wants the ball.
Guys, I literally have goosebumps. This is powerful, man.
And I want the ball. So hell yeah, I'm gonna take the shot. Because this isn't just time to win. This isn't just the fourth quarter. This isn't just winning time right now. This is time to be a legend.
Jon Moxley prepared to etch his name in stone.
Your opening contest is a Rampage wild card of the AEW Grand Slam Tournament of Champions.
I just beat Darby Allin, one of the pillars, two of us, right? Who's the real pillar? Everybody talks about Max, everybody talks about Jungle Boy, Darby. Who's the real pillar of this place?
Sammy just turned Darby inside out and he's gonna steal it.
I've been here since day one, and I've seen so many guys come and go. So many guys come and go in this company, right? Guys on the trucks. I'm not on the truck. How many figures I got? I got one Moxley. Huh? Moxley, how many do you have? How many posters do you want? I've been here since day one, and I don't get the respect I deserve. Not from anybody back there in the back, not anybody in the locker room, nowhere. Not from these fans, these ungrateful fans. I found happiness and y'all turned on me. So you know what, screw it. I don't need y'all, never needed y'all. I only needed myself. This Wednesday, Tournament of Champions. When I beat Moxley and I win this whole Tournament of Champions, everything's gonna change for me. I'm gonna get what I always should have got. The recognition. I should have got everything that I deserved. I'm not here because I got fired from somewhere else. I'm here because I want to be. I'm not asking for my release. I want to be here. I didn't have to go and work here today, all right? I had the week off, but here I am putting on 5-star matches that I don't even get the recognition for. How, Meltzer? Where's my stars? You want to give stars to all your favorites, but where's my stars? After I win this world title, everything's gonna change.